What it do, baby? It's your boy Enrico back with another one. Today I came to holler at y'all about my boy Draymond Green, man. If y'all don't know, if y'all didn't know, I am a huge Draymond Green fan, or was a huge Draymond Green fan. I'm still a fan of Draymond. Uh, you know, always been attracted to his style of play, his tenacity on the court, his passion, and his willingness to do anything to win and to do all the things to win. The little things, the big things. He's always been willing to do everything and anything for his team to win. And when it comes to the sports thing, man, it's all about winning, man. So I've I for a long time argued for Draymond as far as defending him when he took a certain heat from the media or from fans. I'm having debates with my friends or whatnot. I always tell them how good Draymond is, how important he is, and they always try to relegate him to his numbers and say he doesn't really do nothing. He can't shoot. He can't do nothing. And I always tell them do y'all think Steph and Clay would have been as good and successful without Draymond Green as they were with him? And when I asked that question to real basketball people with real knowledge, they all have to admit to me that nah, they probably wouldn't have won without him, unless you replace him with an all-star, mostly for real, all NBA level player. If you didn't replace Draymond with an NBA level player, it was gonna be very tough for them boys to win championships the way they did. Period. And I will always stand on that. So I mess with Draymond deep down to the core. But I have to be honest with this, man. I don't know what the hell the boy been on the last few years, man. Like, he seemed like he on a downward spiral, man. Like, and it's crazy because his play actually looked like it's gotten better today. This year, this season so far, his plays looking like it's improved, especially on the offensive end. He's actually shooting like above 40% from three this year, which is obviously a big shocker, and nobody would have expected that. And he was playing high level basketball before this last incident. But at this point, man, it's like we all gotta really do some type of deep diving and really zoom in on this boy Draymond, man, because this is like he's like spiraling out of control, man, and it's been getting progressively worse and worse as the last several years has unfolded. If you look back at the track record, I think over the last over the last year and a half, he's had about 4 different incidences that has been major. You had the Jordan Poole incident, when he put on his Superman cape and Superman punched that man in practice, knocked that man whole confidence out his ass, knocked his whole belief in himself out of him. Now he's being some shit with my Washington Wizards right now, but that's a different story for another day. He did that. And then what'd he do after that? He stumped Sabonis in the playoffs. See, I made it through the whole year. Now I get to the playoffs. Now you stump Sabonis. Now, I was the biggest advocate for Draymond in that situation because I always tell people to pay attention because Sabonis grabbed his fucking foot. He was about to step over him. He grabbed his fucking foot. My man was all balanced, so of course you're going to immediately put your foot down wherever you are so you can try to get some type of balance before you fall. So he put his foot down, and his foot just happened to be over top of Sabonis. You shouldn't have grabbed my foot. So I actually feel like that stunt wasn't as bad as people make it seem like to be. But like I said, I'm a Draymond fan, so I might look at it from that angle. But I believe that's accurate. Okay, that's the second incident. He stepped on Sabonis' foot. Now we fast forward to this year. He stepped on Sabonis' chest with his foot. So now we fast forward to this year, and the Gobert situation happened. That Gobert situation, Draymond. Hey, dog. Hey, Draymond. You is a wild boy, man. Hey, you a wild boy for that, Draymond. Like, I appreciate you having your teammates back. And I know Klay Thompson appreciates you for that, too. But you just like went overboard a little bit, bro. You went overboard a little bit, man. Like, you choked that man up. Like, you didn't give him a chance to defend himself. Like, you gotta, you Hey, Draymond, you's a wild boy, man. So you choke Gobert. And then that all led up to this, man. What happened last week, man? Last week, Draymond, Nurkic was playing defense against you. He was holding your waist, holding your hip. You said he was pulling your hip back. And in the process of you trying to pull away from that man, you spun around, flung your arms in the air in an upward motion and hit that man in the face, bro. Now, the action itself was bad enough, Draymond. But the fact that you sat there in your press conference and tried to justify that bullshit was crazy to me. And like I said, I'm one of your biggest fans, supporters out here, Draymond. I promise you that. But listen to me. When you sat there and said you was trying to exaggerate the context to get a call, to get a foul call, I understand that logic. But in that situation, bro, you spun around and flung your arms behind you. You flung your arms above your head to be able to hit a damn near 7-footer in the face. When y'all were going the opposite directions, where your momentum going the other way, and you swung your arms all the way back the other way, bro. And then you gonna sit there and say you didn't mean to hit him. You might not have meant to hit him like I'm about to hit him, but you meant to throw your arms up and put it up in that man's direction. And you knew what the fuck you was doing, Draymond. So that explanation you gave was even worse. That was almost just as bad as the act to me, because you sat there and tried to justify it, basically saying that it was just unfortunate situation because I just swung my arms back. I just happened to hit him in the face, bruh. You knew what the hell you were doing, bruh. Or you knew that what you did had a good chance of doing exactly what the fuck happened, bro. And you sitting there trying to act naive and oblivious to that is wild to me, bruh. Like, that shit turn me off, because, like, bruh, if you gonna do something, just stand on it, bro. And that's the Draymond I used to know. That's the Draymond I used to know and admire and appreciate right there. From the basketball standpoint, you used to stand on shit. Even if you did some fucked up shit, you gonna stand on it. Now, you do some fucked up shit. Now you're sitting there trying to justify it and act like, oh, it wasn't really that. And you know what I'm saying, I would apologize, but I didn't really mean to hit him. But I mean, I apologize, but it's like, it wasn't my intent to hit him. It wasn't my intention. My intention. You said intention like 10 times, bro. And you intentionally turn me off saying that bullshit. Because, like, I don't give a fuck what your intentions is, boy. You're not that stupid. You're not that naive. You're not that green. You know what the fuck was going on. You know what the hell you were doing, Draymond. What the fuck you mean what your intentions was? That shit was some bullshit, Draymond. Like I said, it's your 4th incident in, like, the last year and a half, bro. The shit going the other way. You're going the wrong way, man. It's getting worse and worse. Like, you're a 4-time champion. You should be, like, getting cooler and cooler. You should be getting smarter and smarter. Like, you have less to prove now, bro. What the hell do you got to prove that you sitting there still doing all this crazy shit? Like, everybody know who you are, Draymond. All you got to do is do a little bit of something, and people going to know how to move, you know what I'm saying, with your energy on that court. But all that extra shit, bro, that's not necessary. Now you hurting the team. You really hurting the team who really needs you right now. Like, y'all not the same dominant Golden State, bro. Y'all don't have that margin for error. So all that extra shit you're doing is really fucking y'all up. So, Draymond, from me to you, from a fan to you, tighten up, bro. Get that shit together, dog. You know, it's not a good look. You looking like you really, like, unhinged, like you like, you know, you something going on in your life possibly, I don't know, but whatever it is, please get it taken care of, my brother. Please get the help that you need so you can bounce back and show everybody that you're that valuable player that I always told everybody you was, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can get another championship run with these boys, maybe one last run, dog. And I hate to say this and bring this up, man, before I go, but Draymond, I can't help but notice, man, that it seemed like since you signed the Clutch Sports, Rich Paul agency, you know, LeBron James' friend, it seemed like everything is getting weird with you, man. Like, you just haven't been the same guy ever since then. I mean, you went from calling LeBron a bitch and saying, giving him underhanded compliments and saying little sneak disses in the media any chance you got. You went from that to signing with Clutch Sports, and now LeBron's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Now LeBron's the GOAT. Now nobody should question the king. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't think we all noticed that? You don't think that somebody like me peeped that, Draymond? That you was just all the way gun-ho against Bron. You was all Steph. Yeah, Steph the man this era. Steph the best in the league. Bron ain't nothing. Bron a bitch. Blah, blah, blah. To, you signed with Clutch Sports. Now, all of a sudden, Bron a GOAT. Now, all of a sudden, you got nothing bad to say about Bron. You just like, that. It just showed like a flaw in your character to me, bro. Into your personality. And it's like, that was very shocking and jarring to me. I really thought you really was who you were. Like, you stood on what you stood on, like the way you did. The way you presented yourself. But now, to me, you seem like you more of like a Kevin Garnett to me, man. Because he fooled the shit out of me. I thought KG was a certain way, but watching him recently in the last several years, he didn't turn me way off. And that shit he just said a couple weeks ago, last week about LeBron, another one, same way. All of a sudden, you get all these shows on Showtime, and you get all this, you got this network shit popping and all that. Now all of a sudden, you just saying all this wild stuff, KG. This all of a sudden, it's just coincidentally, huh? Like, man, look, y'all might could pull the wool over some of these boys' eyes, but I ain't no sheep, boy. I'm a wolf. Y'all will never get me. So listen, man. I see all that, man. Draymond. I might have to make another video about that, Draymond. I might gotta make another video about detailing the shift and your whole mentality, what you were saying, and how you moving ever since you signed with Clutch Sports, bro. I might gotta do that. Draymond. I might gotta do that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna give y'all some more content coming up. You know, I had to tap in with my boy Draymond. Like I said, Draymond, man, I'm disappointed, man. You gotta get it right. You gotta get it together. You know what I'm saying? You know, for your own future, if anything, man. You done gave back $3 million to the league in fines over your career so far. That's crazy. $3 million, man. You know how many of us will never see that money? You just gave it back to them people, bro. So you got to tighten up, man. But it's your boy Enrico, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. Make it your best time till next time. Peace.